Sing to the rock, sing to the tree, sing to the firefly lighting up the sky. Sing, sing to the sea.
Hello, I'm Mary Whelan, and this is the song Voices of Dissent. And today I am very pleased to present Kathleen Healy.
Small things with great love we can do. Small things with great love. Tell all the heroes, leave it up to us. We can do small things with great love. Sometimes when I think about this great big mess we're in, seems like we've already lost before we begin. Then I think about the words somebody once said. I start to sing this song, it gets stuck in my head. Small things with great love we can do. Small things with great love. Tell all the heroes, leave it up to us. We can do small things with great love. Poverty, hunger, war, disease. So many people in this world live with such great need, with small and mindful acts of love from folks like you and me. That's when we begin to be the change we wish to see. Small things with great love we can do. Small things with great love. Tell all the heroes, leave it up to us. We can do small things with great love. I am just one person, I cannot do it all. I need to do something, I have heard the call. Join me in this simple task, might just be enough. If everybody starts to do small things with great love. Small things with great love we can do. Small things with great love. Tell all the heroes, leave it up to us. We can do small things with great love. We can do small things with great love. Liberty, happiness for you and me, oh life. Liberty, happiness for you and me, these are my rights. You have the same, we all have rights, which we can claim. But when your rights strip me of mine, maybe it's time to make a change. Let's close the loopholes. Close the loopholes. Let's close the loopholes. Close the loopholes. some control, and common sense should be the way to mend the fence instead of wall up to the skies divides our country while death tolls rise. Let's close the loopholes. Close the loopholes. Let's close the loopholes. Close the loopholes. And though these steps are small in size, if one less innocent should chance to die, we should try for one life's sake. That's the chance I wanna take. Let's close the loophole. Close the loopholes. Let's close the loopholes. Close the loopholes. Life, liberty, happiness for you and me. Oh, life, liberty, happiness for you and me. Oh, life.
Well, Kathleen, I'm just so glad you could come today
Me too.
on such a beautiful day.
It is a beautiful day.
Yeah, and you and Kim Moberg came together
We did.
to be on the show. Two shows. We're doing two shows on the same day.
Yep.
And I asked her about how she felt motherhood impacted her as a songwriter, the influence on songwriting, and also on activism kind of stuff. And what do you think?
So
about
definitely on activism, because I want to leave them with a better world than we had a better world, and now what's going on is going on. So it's become really important to me in the last few years. And it was important to me in my 20s, and then I sort of was home having kids, and I really did. 9/11 was right when my oldest was a baby, and I think my reaction was to turn off the television because I felt like I couldn't do anything about it because I was sleep deprived and had a baby. And so I feel like I'm emerging now. My youngest is 10, and just in time to get involved again in a lot of the issues. But it is funny, when I was getting ready to go to the march in Boston, they were worried, do you think someone's going to shoot you? And I'm like, I highly doubt I'm going to be hurt at this march. I feel very safe going. And my music too, definitely. There's a song, I didn't play it today, that I wrote about how quickly the time goes by when you're a mom and you blink and your kids are growing up, and you can't stop it. You just gotta hope that they're on the right path. So yeah.
And you're setting a good example by taking action.
Right. I'm also a teacher, so leading by example, modeling good behavior, that is definitely what I'm all about. So.
Yeah, great.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went to the march in Northampton on January 21st.
Yep.
And I was really struck by how many families and kids, little kids even, were there with signs. And what the kids mostly had signs about was how bullying is not okay. And
Yeah.
they really get it. I mean, there are adults who don't get it, but they get that you really shouldn't have a bully in the White House.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much.
He's a bully. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
So anyway, so I think it's just, it was empowering. I think you talked about how you felt better after you went.
I did. I was like, okay.
And I think it was empowering for the kids too, and important that kids be at that.
And Mayor Marty Walsh, he spoke that day, and Maura Healy spoke that day, and Elizabeth Warren spoke that day. The head of the Massachusetts Teachers Association. It was really powerful and empowering to see so many people in Boston who said, we will resist this. This isn't going to just happen. It was great.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, wonderful. Now I noticed that you do a song circle monthly.
I do at O'Shea's Old Inn in West Dennis.
And you also do host a weekly open mic.
Yep.
And Kim said that's the first open mic she went to was your open mic. Yeah.
Yep.
And so that's really important. Are there a number of people at your open mic doing songs that you would say are activist
Absolutely.
in nature, protest
and more
songs?
and more.
Yeah.
Definitely. More and more. And I have some regulars, and we get the love songs too, which is great. But I would say more and more people are coming and writing everything from folk songs to blues songs, singer-songwriter about some of these topics we're facing today.
And I've been thinking about how the love songs even are really kind of a political statement in an environment of hate. A political environment of hate is, it really makes love songs a protest.
And the song I wrote, the Loopholes song, it's really hard to write a positive song sometimes about these issues. So I really tried to focus on life being the message and small things with great love. I talk about all the overwhelming things that I'm feeling about, but maybe together and with love, and we can do small things to try to make it feel less overwhelming for people.
Yeah, that's a really good song. I really
thank
like that.
you.
Yeah.
Thanks. It was hard for me.
Good message.
I should have had you singing along, because usually it's more of a folk song that after one or two choruses the audience chimes in. So.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah.
I know you have a new CD out. Spark, is that?
Spark is my most recent CD. In my studio, I had a live album that went out before that in 2010, and then I am compiling songs now to go back into the studio and hopefully have something. Probably 2018 at this point. I don't think it's going to happen in this year.
And that'll be some of the more of your songs of resistance kind of thing.
Yep. So none of the songs I played today are on my CD. But two of them I have videos. They were Tiny Desk contest entries. So Small Things and Enough for the last 2 years. I've been inspired to write for that.
I thought it was interesting. There's Clouds, which was a CD in an illustrated book.
Yes, for children. Yeah. So my friend Maura Swakowski is an artist and illustrator. And for my birthday, might have been my 40th, she illustrated a song. I sing for play groups and library groups sometimes for children, in addition to singing for grown-ups in the evening. And she was inspired because I usually pass out scarves and children dance with the scarves. So she did a beautiful set of illustrations to go along with the lyrics of that song.
I noticed recently there's a Children's Music Network is going to be having, in October, they're going to be having a conference.
Oh, okay.
And I think that's kind of maybe Central Mass.
Nice.
Maybe. But anyway. So how do people find out about you and your music?
So it's www.kathleenhealy.com.
Great.
So I'm right there.
And I noticed that you have quite a bit of music where people can actually download your music directly from your website. They don't have to go anywhere else to do it.
And it's on CD Baby, it's on iTunes, but also right through my website. And then I generally, for joining my mailing list, I have something available for free download.
Now, when so it's from your website.
Yep.
So all the money goes to you, or does it go anywhere
All
else?
the money,
it goes to you.
Millions of downloads that I get. Yes.
It would all go to you.
It all
Whereas
goes to
if
me.
they do it on, if they go on CD Baby or whatever, you're not going to get all the money.
I think Bandzoogle might take a nominal amount. Yeah. I'm not quite sure how that works on my website.
So through
many
that Bandzoogle
is my website.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep.
All right. And they take something, but not too.
Right. It goes into a PayPal account.
Okay.
So. Yeah.
Right. Well, I know you have some more music to do, and so let's hear it.
All right. Thank you very much.
The next song I'm going to play is one that I wrote recently, sometime around the beginning of November of 2016. And I've been having a difficult time breathing since that time. I did go to the Women's March in Boston, and it was after that I was able to write this song because that gave me a little bit of hope. This is called Drowning. I saw you standing there when I awoke, hiding behind all the mirrors and smoke, laughing insanely at some private joke, leaving me clutching my throat. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning, can't seem to find enough air to breathe. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning, tumble down, roll around, swept out to sea. Narcissists can't hold a candle to you. Projected reflections and shadows slip through the fingers and loopholes of what we once knew, all the while twisting the truth. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning, can't seem to find enough air to breathe. Sometimes I feel like I'm drowning, tumble down, roll around, swept out to sea. Stumbling through darkness and choking back tears, the fog dissipates, my saviors appear. They pull me to safety, one thing becomes clear. Together, we're stronger than fear. So, on Cape Cod, we have a really huge problem with drug addiction and death due to overdose. I believe a new study just came out. We are third in the state in our little paradise there on Cape Cod. So I have lost people very close to me to overdose. And this is how I imagine one person that I lost might have felt probably her whole life. And this is called Enough. Deep down, I don't believe in this image that you see. Deep down, I don't believe I'm enough. Everything I do, for me, for them, for you. Everything I do for love. But no matter what I do, it's not enough for you. Never seems to be anything left for me. And I have had enough. No, I am not so tough. I have had enough. I am tired. And you can see right through. You've had a front row view. You can see right through to my demise. But no matter what I do, it's not enough for you. Never seems to be anything left for me. And I should really go. Find a way to just say no. I should really go and get some sleep. And you could hold me close while I'm resting in repose. You could hold me close, my soul to keep. And this last song is a short song that I wrote for the Water Protectors of Standing Rock, and it is called We Stand. We stand with our sons. We stand with our daughters to protect this sacred land and the right to clean water. Take my hand, stand with me as a sign of solidarity. Together we are strong. Hear our voices, hear our song. We stand with our fathers, and we stand with our brothers Take my hand, stand with me as a sign of solidarity. Together we are strong. Hear our voices, hear our song. We stand with our sons, and we stand with our daughters to protect this sacred land and the right to clean water. Take my hand, stand with me as a sign of solidarity. Together we are strong. Hear our voices, hear our voices, hear our